is a one where, and whether we understand it or not, we exercise dominion for that God. No, that is the God we exercise dominion for. We exercise dominion for that God, the God in our heaven. That is the one we exercise dominion for, not the general God. My question to you is that, do you know the God in your heaven? Gracious, tell him to go to Pastor Solomon's office. Now, the God you exercise dominion for is the one where? In our heaven, not general God. The general God does not have power over people. The general God is not the God of anybody. He's the God of everybody. I said the general God is not the God of anybody. He's the God of everybody. The God of the church is Jesus, not just general God. That means if you don't have Jesus, you don't have God. In societies that are great, people mind the God of their heavens. I said people mind the God of their heavens. Whether people shall be healthy or not, sick or not, is controlled by the God in their heaven. The destiny we share is the destiny of our God. The dominion we share is the dominion of your God. Now listen, I know the God I represent the lion God. I represent, my major battle on earth is to fight against gods. Is to fight against God, not from the earth but from the firmament, representing the most powerful God. In fact, the God I serve is the one in the heaven of heavens. So that God in the heaven of heavens, to stay in that heaven of heavens to destroy every other God. Now listen, in all the men who are dead, it is a strange destiny they shared with the fallen God. Death is the nature of Satan, not nature of God. I said death is the nature of Satan, not nature of God. God does not kill people. And that's bringing me to the last part of what I call establishing the will of God through prayer. If the will of God must be done on earth, a people of hot prayer should be born. A people of very, very powerful praying people. There is so much power in prayer that can do the will of God. After God have revealed to you his will, the next thing is that you should force that will through prayer. And that's my last. You know, I told you I will not be preaching, but when it is true, I say after you have known God's will, you must depend on the power of prayer to say, Lord, you just said it, and I'm gonna get you to do it. I said, God, you just said it, and I am going to get you to do it, because that's what you said. So the Bible said we are going to give ourselves to prayer. Will we give? Now, giving yourself to prayer means you're going to pray purpose.